Hi, it's Nicole Moore here with another Flirty Friday video. If you're new to my channel, every Friday I put out an amazing video with love and relationship tips to help you create an awesome love life. You can subscribe below. Today we're going to be talking about what do you do when the guy you like starts to pull away. I get this question from so many viewers. I'm going to be sharing 3 tips on what to do when he pulls away. So the first thing is, you're going to have to fight the natural tendency, which is when a guy pulls away, our mind starts going crazy trying to figure it out. We want to know why, we want to know what we did wrong, we want to know how to fix it. We go into overdrive. And what that does is all that mental energy, mental thinking affects your energy. And then what happens? He doesn't come back, he doesn't call, he moves farther and farther away. Okay, so if a guy pulls away, it is very likely that the reason he did that is because he became afraid. Now, how energy works is if he's afraid and you start freaking out and become afraid, you have 2 afraid people. Love cannot live here with 2 afraid people. So someone has to change the energy. It's unlikely to be him. It actually has to be you. You have the power to shift the dynamic. So you have to get out of a crazy fear space and into a space of love. That's the only way you have any power to move this man. If he's in fear and he's pulling away from you and you go, I'm freaking out, what do I do? That doesn't pull him forward. It pushes him farther away. The only chance you have is grounding yourself in a space of love so he comes forward. So how do you do that? First step, get centered, breathe, get in your body, connect, okay? And then remember the time before you met him. Remember yourself before you met him. You were alive, you were breathing, you had friends, you had a home, you had a life. For however long you've been alive, minus the time that this man was in your life, you were okay. Meaning he was existing on the earth. You hadn't interacted with him yet. And you were okay. Your safety and survival was not threatened in any way because this person wasn't in your life. But all of a sudden, you attach to them, and then we feel like our survival is threatened. And that's why we're freaking out when he pulls away. Your survival is not threatened. You are going to be okay. If you can get to that place of knowing you're going to be okay no matter what, you are in a calm love space. Again, if he's freaking out and you're doing this, you guys are opposite. It's like magnets, right? If they're the same, they go like this. So remind yourself, I was okay before him. I will be okay no matter what happens. I was okay before him. I will be okay no matter what happens. Tell that to yourself over and over again until you actually feel differently, okay? And the second thing you need to do is remind yourself of your value, because when the guy starts to pull away, we start to doubt ourselves and our value. We think it's us. So take out a piece of paper and write a list. What do I have to offer to a man? What is amazing about me? Why am I a catch? Fill that paper. Remind yourself of your value. You want to get to a space where your energy is, I would like you to come back. Okay, he's doing this, but you're like this. I would like you to come back. I will be okay if you don't. And I recognize my value. I know I'm an amazing catch, and you might not be seeing that right now, but that doesn't diminish the truth of who I am. Get into a place of confidence. So you want to get into the space of the queen. The queen sits back. She knows her worth. She lets things come to her. That is this energy. The insecure little girl is, please validate me, please come back. I need you to be okay. If you don't come back, I'm not going to be okay. So after you're in this queen energy, then you're going to take an action of reaching out to him, not in the real physical world, energetically. Here's what I want you to do. Sit down and get into a meditative space and close your eyes and envision you are sitting or standing in front of this man. So you're sitting or standing, looking at him in the eyes. Feel him. Feel there's probably some fear in him. That's why people usually pull away, because they're afraid. Feel that fear. And then feel whatever's going on in your body. And then behind you, I want you to feel the presence of your higher self. So you can call it your inner goddess, your higher self, God, whatever you want, but feel that energy behind you. And imagine that energy stepping into your body. So you're you, but you're infused with the energy of your higher self. And now you're looking at this man in front of you, and you're seeing his fear. But when you're filled with the energy of the higher self, how does it look differently? You're going to see him differently. You might have compassion for him versus anger. You might actually be caring about him more than you're caring about getting what you think you need in the situation. So from that space, when you're filled with your higher self, you're going to talk to this man energetically, okay? We're not sending him a text. And you're going to say, hey, Matt, or whatever his name is. I could be wrong, but I'm sensing that you're scared. And I know that for some reason you decided to pull away from me. And I know it has nothing to do with me. I know that there's something going on inside of you. And I just want to extend my love and my heart and let you know that I'm a safe space. So if you're afraid at all that it's not safe to be over here with me, I want to let you know that this is a safe space. And I want to invite you to step forward, to move past your fear and come over here with me, because I promise you, this is actually a really awesome, safe space to be. So you just send that connection to him energetically, and you're going to trust that some part of him got the communication, okay? Then you're going to end the meditation. Then you are going to let it go. That's it, okay? You sit back. You've already gotten your energy back on track. You've already sent him an energetic communication. That's it. Then you wait. And every time you feel yourself getting in this, remember, if I do this and he's doing this, we're going to go away. My job is to get centered when he's doing this. So hopefully that impacts his energy and he comes closer. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have a question for Flirty Friday, you can click on the link below to submit your question. If we pick it, we will let you know, and you'll see a Flirty Friday video on that topic. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a very flirty Friday.